What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Italian, aka Unifier. You already know this. And I want to talk to you about Titanfall 2, my experience with it, because as you may know, it was a pre-alpha tech test, and has now concluded. Game launches October 28th. But I just want to talk to you a little bit about my experiences, my opinions on it, what I've heard other people's opinions on it. Because I know a lot of people have different feelings on the game. Some love it, some hate it, some are kind of so-so about it. But first off, in my opinion, the overall game, I would say was a plus. You know, I enjoyed it. Every game that I had didn't experience too much lag or anything like that. Didn't experience any for myself, just other players lagging around. I think I only experienced a couple of them. But yeah, overall, in my opinion, it was amazing. I thought the hit detection was amazing. I know a lot of people hate the fact that it's you die extremely fast, but I love that. It's a first-person shooter game, and I'm all about skill. Skilled players should, they should dominate the battlefield. If you're not as skilled of a player, then that just shows that you need to get better. You need to play more, get used to the game more, and it should want to push people to actually try and do better at the game, to better themselves, and to actually, to compete with the higher tiered, higher skilled players. And I'm not the best player in the game, and there have been matches where I would get smacked around and it looked like I had no skill at all. I mean, that was very few, but still, I know there's players way better than me. And how I handle it is, it makes me want to be better. It makes me want to try harder, play more matches, keep putting me in there with them other players. Let me continue to test out my skill and better myself. I know a lot of people don't agree with that. I know a lot of people want, they want Call of Duty. They want 15 bullets to be put into somebody shoot at them, hit them with 15 bullets, and then them turn on them, get a lucky-ass headshot, and then win that gunfight. To me, that's insane. And I understand that, the best players in the world, they're usually going to win regardless. But it seems like the mediocre players, I consider myself a mediocre player. I don't think I'm a scrub, but I also nowhere near, like Optic Scum or any of the professional Call of Duty players. Mark J, amazing pub stompers, and Mark J is. Optic Scum, of course, is one of the best players in the game. Nowhere near that level. But I also know that I'm not a scrub either. I run a 2.05 KD in the game, so I'm good at it. But there's so many situations where I feel like I should have won the battle, or there's way too much lag, or a lot of things that just were extremely frustrating about the game. And as much as I want to love Call of Duty, and I still like it, but it's just really hard for me. I can't play more than probably like 3 or 4 matches in a night, every other night or every 2 or 3 nights because of that. Because of just lag comp. A lot of reasons. Lag compensation, the fact that you have to shoot half your clip into somebody sometimes, it seems, to kill them, which probably has a lot to do with lag compensation. I don't have the best router in the world. I don't have a Net Duma, which I'm going to get. I'm not playing LAN, where, pretty much counters all that. So, it's going to be the same for pretty much anybody and everybody that doesn't have a Net Duma, who's not playing on LAN. It's going to be rough. And I've gotten used to it for the most part, but this game, and we're talking about Call of Duty, I know, but this game right here, in my opinion, it handles the lag way better. And I don't know if maybe it was just the fact that there might not have been millions of people online playing at the same time. I can't be 100% sure about that, but from what I felt, in all the games that I played, I had 2 games, which if you watch my other videos, you'll see them, where somebody was actually lagging. and it actually messed up my shot where I was killed by it. And even in those games, I still killed the guys that were lagging. And to me, that's a lot harder to do in Call of Duty. And a lot easier to, deal with the lag and handle the lag in this game. There's a little bit of lag that I, actually seen. So enough about that. Hit detection, we're talking about that. I love it. I love the fact that you die quick. I mean, there's no point in having to put 1,000 bullets into somebody to kill them, but we've already talked about that. The movement, I hear a lot of people saying that you move way too slow. I guess they think it's slower than Titanfall 1, first Titanfall. But I never played the first Titanfall, so I can't tell you. I mean, I can't really compare the games like that. But from my opinion, this game is fast enough. If you're moving too fast, that's when you have to deal with hit detection, where it makes it, it's going to be a lot harder to hit people, and I'm sure the creators of the game have to deal with, that side of things, which is probably hell, having to go in there and people moving at 20 miles an hour, plus you have to be able to hit them, so the hit detection has to be absolutely 100% on point. I mean, I love it the way it is. I think it's perfect. I think if I can kill 1, 2 people with an entire clip, maybe even more, depending on where I shoot them, I think that's awesome. So that's my stance on that. Hit detection is absolutely perfect. They should not change it, in my opinion. The movement speed is absolutely perfect. You shouldn't be that fast. You shouldn't be running around at 50 miles per hour, sliding everywhere. You got slides, you got wall runs, which is all fine and well. I enjoy it. The wall running and the sliding, I think, are way better in this game than they are in Call of Duty, and that is my personal opinion. And I love the fact that you unlock an ability where you aim and you float in the air. I think that's awesome. That's really cool. I mean, that takes skill to stop, aim, and still get your shots on point. And on the defensive side of things, when you see somebody do that, you're trying to lead them, and then they just stop. You have to correct yourself and get right back on them again. I mean, I think it's a very skilled game, and I think it'll really separate the casual players from the skilled players, from the pro players, and of course the scrub players. And I'm not trying to talk shit on nobody. Just because you're not good at a game, I'm not trying to say you're bad or that's terrible or nothing like that, but it should make you want to get better. I'm one of those people that if I ever went up against Optic Scump, I wouldn't just, I'd take the L, and I would take it like a man, because I know I would lose, and I'd probably lose terribly. I doubt I'd get a kill on him. But I wouldn't be one of those people that put down the sticks and never pick him up again because of that loss. No, I'd want to go again. Right after that match, I'd want to face him again, because I'd be learning something. He'd be teaching me something. And I believe in life you learn more from your losses. You learn more when you lose. That same goes in poker. I mean, I think it goes for a lot of things in life, for most things in life, and definitely, in my opinion, video games. I know I don't want to get into the politics of it, but a lot of people want things handed to them, and not very many people want to work for it. So if you're not good at the game, just work harder for it. If you want to get better, then put in the work, put in the time, and figure out the game, learn the game inside and out, play as much as you can, and get better that way. You shouldn't be getting a hold of, we shouldn't be getting a hold of the devs. We shouldn't be contacting them, complaining about their game, which in my opinion is pretty much perfect the way it is. If it came out just like this, I would absolutely love it. I can't, in my honest opinion, think of anything that they should fix. Not the maps, not the movement, not the hit detection, not the guns, none of the skills, unlockables. I heard something about people complaining that it was hard to get the Titan. Unlock the Titan and use the Titan. That you actually had to go around the map and do things and all that just to unlock it. And then they changed that to where even if you're not doing anything, it still slowly builds up, kind of like the specialist in Call of Duty. And I think that's absolutely ridiculous. And that's my personal opinion. I mean, for people that don't like that, at least they can still unlock the Titans early. And chances are they're probably better at the Titan anyway, so you still might be hurting yourself, you know, wanting the Titan to unlock faster. But I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. Overall, this game is, I would give it probably an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 for first-person shooters, even as it stands right now. And no, this is not, I'm not making any money from making this video. I mean, as you can tell, I have 26 subscribers, so I mean, that doesn't matter to me. You know, this isn't a sponsored video, nothing like that. These are my honest opinions on the game, and honestly, again, I was a big skeptic of this game. You know, I've never played the very first one. Never played on Xbox. I've never even owned an Xbox. I do like Xbox. I played on them before, but never owned one. But in my opinion, this game, it's definitely 8, 9 out of 10. It's more fun than Call of Duty, in my opinion. Call of Duty is a great game. It's a great franchise. I think they've gone downhill for a while, but I don't know if it rivals Call of Duty, or even, definitely, in my opinion, does not rival Battlefield. But it is an awesome game. It's very fun. It is fast-paced. You move fast enough. Hit detection's awesome. I'm glad you die fast, because the more skilled players are going to win the gunfights. You know? And the maps are perfect. People say they're too open, or there's not enough buildings. I think that's great. Because I don't want, as fast as you die in this game, you don't want to continually run around and find campers. And if you're honestly running around dying a lot, maybe you should slow down a little bit. You know, pay attention to what's around you. Listen out, because you can hear other players when they're running around in the game. You can hear their footsteps. You can hear their shots. It even shows up on the mini-map where they're shooting you from. So just be aware of your surroundings and keep practicing, and you'll do fine.
Speed is paramount.
See what else? Yeah, the maps, the Titan. Honestly, I didn't even get into a Titan, so I don't know how they handle or how they control. And I probably won't when the full game releases. I played pilot versus pilot mode, 8 versus 8, and I loved it. I mean, it was a really fun game. It is frustrating when you die sometimes, but in my opinion, it had nothing to do with the game. It's just, I'm a competitive person. I hate to die in video games. I mean, I kind of, you know, I do my best, so when I die, it's like, oh, I'm terrible. I know I'm not terrible. It's just how I am, just a competitive person. When you watch Optic Stump, he gets frustrated a lot. And when he dies, even though he just went, you know, 50-3, those 3 deaths still piss him off. But in this game, like I said, I absolutely enjoy it. I think this could be a competitive game. I think you can make it to the competitive scene, and I hope it does. Honestly, I don't think I could join, but I think it'd be extremely fun to watch. Because a lot of the gunfights I was in, I mean, it's if they see you first and they start shooting you first, a lot of times they're going to kill you first, and I think they should. You know, they were more aware of what was going on. You maybe made a stupid play or was moving too fast around the map, and they caught you. But there were situations where I got shot first, and I was skilled enough to use my, you know, the hover, or I was skilled enough to use my speed boost, get out of there, and I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome that it gives you the tools to, you know, to counteract things. It's not one-sided. I didn't feel like there was free kills, and I feel like that a lot in Call of Duty. Like there's just a lot of free kills. The maps I think were a great size, at least, you know, the ones so far, and I'm not sure if they're a little bigger when the Titans are coming to play. I'm not sure how that works. Like I said, I didn't play with the Titans at all. But if they're the same size, I still think it'd be alright. I don't think the maps were too big. I don't think they were too small. I liked every single one of them. The graphics, I think the graphics are on point, and they might get a little better. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what else they're going to add to the game or take away from the game. Hopefully they don't change it any more than what they already have. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think. If you agreed with me, if you disagree with me, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinions, and these are just my opinions. These are just my thoughts and my feelings on the game. Titanfall 2, can't wait. I October 28th it comes out. I'm excited for it. But I'll still be getting the next Call of Duty, and I'll still be getting Battlefield 1. So, but yeah, I think that's it for the day, guys. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. That would mean so much to me. And if you subscribed, I would love you forever. Thanks for watching. God bless you guys. And I'll see you probably tomorrow. If you want to come back tomorrow, I'll be here. Let me know in the comments below what game you want me to play. I'll play it for you. If I have 5 people choosing 5 different games, I'll play them all. If I have them. And I have a lot of games, so chances are I'll have it. Just ask in the comments. I'll respond to you, and I'll let you know. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Peace out, y'all. Bye!